Amidst the growing tensions of the mid-1800s, Delaware found itself on the brink of what would become the Civil War. Delaware, though small in size, held a unique position in the brewing storm. As a border state, it was a slave state that chose loyalty to the Union over secession. This seemingly contradictory stance was a reflection of the complex political and social dynamics of the time. Delaware was a tumultuous blend of North and South, with its northern counties leaning towards industrialization and abolition, while the southern counties clung tightly to agrarian ways and the institution of slavery. This internal divide mirrored the larger national conflict, and the push and pull between these contrasting ideologies only intensified as the nation moved closer to war. As the drumbeats of war echoed across the nation, Delaware held its breath, standing on the precipice of the greatest conflict America had ever seen. As war broke out, Delaware, despite being a slave state, remained steadfastly in the Union. Its strategic significance during the tumultuous Civil War years cannot be overstated. Its position on the Mason-Dixon line, the symbolic divider between North and South, made it a crucial transportation route, serving as a vital link between the two warring factions. Delaware's proximity to key battlefields such as Gettysburg and Antietam meant it was often a thoroughfare for troops and supplies. Despite this, Delaware was not a direct battlefield during the Civil War. No major battles were fought within its borders, but this didn't mean the state was a quiet bystander. It was a hive of political maneuvering and civic engagement. During this time, Delaware's lawmakers made several attempts to abolish slavery within the state. However, these efforts were met with resistance, and a constitutional amendment to end slavery was narrowly defeated in the state legislature. Delaware was also home to a number of prominent figures during the war. For instance, Thomas Bayard, a U.S. senator from Delaware, was a staunch Unionist and played a key role in maintaining Delaware's loyalty to the Union, despite the state's divided loyalties. While no major battles were fought within its borders, Delaware's role in the Civil War was nonetheless significant, acting as a crucial link between North and South. With the war's end, Delaware faced a new set of challenges. The echoes of cannon fire had barely faded when the state found itself grappling with the aftermath of the Civil War. Healing and rebuilding were the order of the day. Cities and towns, spared the devastation of battle, nonetheless bore the scars of conflict. Delaware had always been a place of contrasts. It was a border state, a land caught between North and South. This duality was evident in its struggle to reconcile with the end of slavery. Though it had remained with the Union, Delaware's ties to the South were not easily severed. These lingering tensions made the state's journey towards the ratification of the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments a long and arduous one. The 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery, was not ratified by Delaware until 1901, 36 years after the Civil War ended. The 14th Amendment, granting citizenship to all persons born or naturalized in the United States, including former slaves, was ratified by the state in 1903. And the 15th Amendment, prohibiting the denial of the right to vote based on race, color, or previous condition of servitude, was not ratified by Delaware until 1921, 56 years after the Civil War. In the face of these challenges, Delaware emerged from the Civil War forever changed, a state shaped by its unique role in this pivotal moment in American history.